everyone, Auntie Rosie here, proving you're never too old to have fun, learn new things, and live life your way. Well, I'm 60 years old now, but when we were 55, 54 maybe, we decided it'd be great fun to buy an acreage. So sometimes the adventure is just staying home and learning how to manage that. I thought I would take you guys for a little bit of a tour today. So there we go. About 3 years ago, handy husband made this grape stand, and we bought some grapes. Might have been 4 years ago actually. Getting ready to fill the pool. There we go. This is our first year we've had the grapes come back in the spring on the vine. So we might actually get a bit of a harvest this year. Quite excited about that. These are some raspberry canes I dug up from somebody's yard. She posted on Facebook Marketplace. Come get them, dig them up. When I got them 3 years ago, we just had like 12 sticks sticking out of the ground. And the bees are busy in here. They still have a hum. This whole property had a hum. Those are some fruit trees we planted. The deer have kind of give them a rough time, but and we're actually getting fruit this year. Getting lots of apples on that apple tree. That's something we planted. The caraganas we thinned this year. And there's my most fun adventuring right now, my kayak. There we go. My favorite part of the property is this, I call it the laneway. It just looks like an old country road. When we got the property, the grass didn't really grow in here. But my husband, handy husband, put in all underground sprinklers with a tool that he made himself to plow the pipe and the tracer wire into the ground. It mounts on the back of our tractor. I can dig that out and attach that to a video one time. So yeah, sprinklers are 5 acres. Of the 5 acres, I would say probably 2. There's some chokecherry bushes that we have yet to get a chokecherry before the birds do. And then through here we have highbush Saskatoons, which again, we have yet to get a Saskatoon before the birds. So we're trying to muster up our courage to chop these down to a manageable height that we could maybe put some nets over and maybe get a Saskatoon before the birds. But whatever, I'm good either way. There we go. Then we have the shop that we built to replace the one that had, when we bought the property, there was a shop here, an old farm shop that they had wanted to change the oil in the tractor that they had, and the shop was too tall, so they cut all the ceiling joists to get to the oil change pit. So hence we put up a new one. One of our many lawnmowers. There's a handy tractor. It's like a Swiss Army knife on wheels. And apparently handy husband is going to turn this into a sprinkler. So when that's good and ready to go, I'll show you that. He's going to mount that sprinkler to this go-kart, put a hitch on the front, and apparently we're just going to move it every time we want to, so we can water down this other part of the property. Because we're thinking maybe it's almost time to learn how to raise cows. We're allowed to have 6 livestock on this property, so according to the county. So we figure we'll start with 2 cows. And as long as I don't name them and keep them as pets, maybe next year we'll get 4. But I don't think we're getting cows this year. We're just getting ready. There's Golden Boy's bus. He's supposed to be making that along with Golden Girl. And they will be touring the country hopefully one day in that. In the meantime, he's here helping us out on the property. The old red truck that can't really go on the road, it just drives around the property. That's usually Golden Girl's job, is to drive the truck while I'm chopping Caragannets out of the bushes. And then we haul them down to the dog leg, and then this winter perhaps we will get a permit to be able to burn everything. So this is what we're hoping to water and possibly raise a couple cows here. We'll start with 2. Showing you how my life, everybody says, I'm going camping here, I'm going camping there. And this property, my life feels like camping. We have a bonfire most nights. That's an old recipe that came with the property. We haven't decided what to do with it yet. We have plans, we have ideas. I would like everything just set up in a little house and make it look like an old fashioned town, but we'll see what me and Andy has been decided. Trying to get some privacy. It's quite windy out here today. No irrigation over here yet, so we just moved this sprinkler around. That's the house that it's not really livable anymore. It's kind of been a cat house. I fed some feral cats in there for a couple of years. Kind of keeping them around to keep the mice down on the property. There you go, front of the bus. That's pretty much the property. And I'll get back to filling up the pool. It doesn't look like a great day for filling up the pool, but that's what we're doing because it's supposed to be plus 30 on Monday. So it'll be a great pool day then. There we go. Auntie Rosie's adventure today is setting up the pool because it's too cold to go on the river. And Golden Boy always judges me, so I says, you can help me this year. I don't do things like this leveling of the sand. Maybe that's why it's always crooked. Okay, I'll start getting apart.
Oh, I'm sorry, Next. Am I disturbing you?
Oh, was she sleeping?
Yeah, she was.
they break that jar? How'd they open it?
I have no idea, but it was on the ground and there was cat food everywhere.
Made it quite a bit bigger this year, hey?
It's only a foot bigger
Okay.
diameter. So there'll be a foot of sand moving around.
Hopefully easier to keep the weeds back then.
Yeah.
Next stage.
What's next stage?
I don't know.
When we're almost ready.
Oh, well then I'll leave it going. There's gonna be a lot of arguing on this video. I was gonna text you. I thought you stole my French vanilla, but it was on the floor.
Oh.
Do you want me to do anything?
Just grab the level and then put it on every so often.
On the board?
Yeah.
Without going in there?
Ouch. No, it's not. It's actually just within more than.
Right now, but you think it'll lower?
It will.
Wherever we think the lowest spot is, that's where
So this corner now is the lowest spot.
that's the lowest spot. And I want the pump on the opposite side because there's that hole. So then that becomes the deep end.
Well, we're probably an inch or two high on that side right now.
Okay. But it'll settle. Golden girl needs her raise. The O's hurt.
Just gonna lean it forward and just drag it.
Okay, I'm getting not much. I need more.
No.
I need.
No, you don't need much.
Oliver. Why are you so curious? Why are you so curious, Oliver? No, the dog butted me.
Why are you in kissing distance?
Now we put all the these parts in. These ones are between your feet.
These are bottom to the top.
Doesn't matter because he's hooking to those feet. There's one of these parts that I always put by the pump, and it's the one that is it's open on one end.
This is the top one.
Yeah, that's the top.
Okay, yeah, those are the feet.
It just where's the hole? start. I gotta find there's a special one I want here. Just gonna play it. Yeah. Oh, bus. That would be cool. Yeah. Oh, forever? Wait, what's this?
No, that's
You do everything. Get a nice piece. That's something. I can take all these sausages from you.
Well, where are you coming from? I'm gonna go through these hoops.
Oh yes, they do. Every year I do. I put them all on and then I take them down. I didn't do the loops. So that's different this year. Now let's do a couple over here maybe? Or you must not just go around?
I'm just doing every second one.
Alrighty, did I get them all properly? Look at me go this year. And not a breeze. Let's note that there's no breeze.
I'm surprised.
Until you ran.
Hey. Stupid idiot.
Grandma's not allowed to swim. This is danger. I can't swim. Nobody can swim. We got more anxious after we jumped in and almost drowned. I'll go get the ladder out of from the tree that we cut the cat out of. Just the way I twist it all. other way? This goes that? No, that's that. Nothing.
Oh, that's an old part for the York 5-year-old pool.
Oh, this one has those parts already?
Yeah.
Okay, before it gets too full, then you gotta go in and...
Yeah.
Should we turn it off?
I'll see you let it get up another couple inches on the
Okay.
high
They said
side.
to take one of those floor squeegees and push it.
Yeah, I got one on the top.
I've always just lifted myself up on the edge and kicked the side. Probably not the best. Where's the squeegee thing? You want to try that this year?
It's inside the door of the shop.
You still have to take your shoes and socks off and go and try it.
Probably gonna be pretty cold, huh?
Yeah, it'll probably be cold. Ooh. Just to play for a minute.
It's good, yeah, it works.
Oh, Golden Boy must be the ticket because there's no wind over here yet. Every time I do this without you, as soon as I get to this part, the wind starts to howl.
Don't you worry, I'll be making up for it at work.
Oh, using up all your magical powers
That's
here.
right, yeah.
There's a lot for there's no big hollows in the middle of
Yeah.
this here.
Well, it's gonna settle out quite a bit.
Alright, so we're good? You're happy?
Are you happy? It's your pool.
I'm happy.
Laura will be happy.
Are the legs fairly straight on the outside right there? They're golden. Woo! Not crooked. Not too crooked.
Look for a solution.
I would like to get more than 2 years out of a pool.
That would be nice. Yeah, it's getting worse. You can hear it now.
Yeah. Oh well, this pool packed down here.
But we get to water the grass.